Well, people, I managed to take a photo with my tablet off my laptop screen. Hard drive in the system reports that it may fail in the near future. Click here to identify the problem drive. Yeah, well, we're now in safe mode. Thank God I am a computer geek, because I know every trick in the book I can try and pull. I have a couple of small files, just text files, which got quite important things: people's phone numbers, addresses, tags and bits and pieces that I use. Whacked them on this, which only had, it's a 1 gig USB stick, but it only had 32 meg left, but I got that and a couple of other things that I won't be able to get back. You can see the directory there. It's all eBigger parodies, which are actually on the tablet anyway. And I was making a new intro video for my channel, and surprise, surprise, this thing will sort of go into Windows for about 5, or has been going into Windows, and you've got about 2 minutes or 5 minutes before it locks up. And if you use File Manager, it'll lock up straight away. I flipped into Command Prompt and chucked all the files for the new intro onto this SD card. The SD card doesn't want to be recognised right now by safe mode. And of course, when I plug the USB stick in and you're in DOS, you don't know you plugged it in, and I'm pretty certain it was F drive or this or that, so I just went through going E drive, F drive, H drive, G drive, H drive, you know, I, J, the whole lot. And yeah, sure as eggs, it was F drive. So the couple of text files I desperately needed, I've got off onto that. There's other stuff I might have to re-download that I was going to make another video of. Just some stupid shit showing today's sheeple. But it doesn't matter. I've got all the titles for those, and I pretty much remember where I got them from on YouTube anyway. So yeah, it seems as though we are on our last legs. I don't want to, I've got basically only 5 meg left on that. I don't want to delete all my other stuff off that, because I don't exactly know what it is, and some of it I obviously wanted to keep, and that's why it was on that already. But I've got my important files. I'm going to lose about 123 meg of wildflower photos, which my parents have anyway, because they took them all and they're on their computer. And yeah, as I said, videos for new intro on that. I've already got a lot more than that of the damn eBigger parodies on the tablet. And I think we're basically going to wave this old shitbox goodbye. And I think, you know, this is the first time going into safe mode under Command Prompt, and the bastard's hard drive hasn't gone non-stop, and it hasn't locked up after about 2 minutes. And I've been playing with this thing yesterday afternoon. I thought, I know sometimes it carries on like a bitch. You give up on it because it's too warm. You leave it sit there. Any warmth that may be affecting things, you know, any heat of the chips or whatever, any static electricity, that all dissipates overnight. Obviously, you get up the next morning and fire it up and it's not a problem. But, you know, as we've seen here, yeah, it's about to have a hard drive crash, and it's just holding on for dear life. And I think I've got everything that I really need to get. I'm going to scuffle around and try and find if there's any other text files that are important that I may need to get, and looks like I've got to buy a new laptop. Unfortunately, I'm out of a job, so money is a little bit tight. I'm not e-begging, but fortunately, also with this deflation, the bankruptcies are starting to happen, and I know a place that sells beautiful brand new Dell laptops that is going into receivership, and I could probably get the damn things for about 40% off. So, yeah, my parents got their computer was, oh shit, you know, I've seen them for as low as $280 for new laptops, and I'll definitely get them for that price at this receivership place. And then I'll get a new thing where it isn't a nightmare to set up a Wi-Fi connection. The Bluetooth on the bastard actually fucking works, whereas it never has with this. I've been sitting there watching this thing say Windows Media's crashing. wireless LANs crashing, all this sort of stuff, bang, 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 it just keeps failing, keeps locking up. You know, this is the end of the game, well, looks like we might be on a new machine. So if you don't hear much from me, this is why. I may try and get a couple of videos up out of my parents' machine, yeah, see how we go setting up a new machine and new virus scanners and pissing around. I gather I've actually, when this bastard crashed about a month ago, or 2 months back, whenever, probably 2 months ago, I was looking at Windows 10. Windows 10 seems a hell of a lot better than my sister's Windows 7. She's got a Windows, this is Vista, she's got a Windows 7 machine. She honestly has about 6 programs running at once and 20 to 25 tabs running in Chrome. Yeah, and it still runs. This son of a bitch, I was uploading stuff, downloading stuff. I had Windows Movie Maker sitting there, and had been mucking around with that. And then I decided to do a conversion of a MPEG-4 file into an FLV file using Leowa, which is good. It doesn't play back the video as it converts it or anything like that. You just tell it start and it just gives you a progress meter, and without showing the video it converts it all in the background. Well, I was trying to convert a 113 meg file while uploading, downloading and running Windows Movie Maker, and then I hit the start button and going to load something else up, and it shit itself. Too much at once. I usually just leave it alone to convert the files on their own, and I honestly didn't need to do it. And what do you know, I decided that I would do it anyway, and yeah, well, let's face it, I bought this thing in about March 2009, so the poor bastard is, oh hell, not very far off. Might have been April. So, you know, we're probably looking about 3 months short of, yeah, 7-year-old device. So 6 years and 9 months ain't bad for the average electronic device these days. And it might be the end of the line.